Continuing on in the world of Noita, it is time for questionable decisions. So, this area, I can craft wands in here. That's nice to be able to do. You might want to come back up here for some reason and craft a wand. It's just really nice to have that option. But as soon as you cross between this line and this line, you collapse this place. And once you do that, you can never craft wands in this area again. But if you exit while polymorphed, then you can come back. You won't collapse the place. The problem is, this one says chaotic polymorph. So if I drink it, which I don't even remember how to do, there's a good chance if I try to drink this, I'm just gonna throw it. If I drink this, or if I throw it at my feet, I know how to throw it at my feet, I might polymorph into something that, like, instantly dies. Or that can't fly out of here, but... Bam! This is me. This is us. I am afraid to click my attack. I didn't want to stand at that border in case I collapsed it when I came back. So instead, I hovered out here. Okay, now we're in the second area, which I plan to do even more questionable things in. So this chest, these can be tricky. Usually they're not dangerous, but every once in a while they are. So I like to be safe when I open them. And it can drop, like, electricity, and if you're in the water, you just die. So yeah, keep your distance. Everything in Noita is trying to kill you always. In new and exciting ways. Always, always, always. Shotgunner. That's another oil explosive. Shotgunner does damage. Purple thing will zoom at me. This purple slime makes you more resistant to projectiles, and it makes enemies more resistant as well. I believe. Almost certain. This thing is a glitter bomber. Glitter bombers are worthless. Like, they're harmless. They do create glitter, though. Look, glitter. Technically, I think it could hurt you, but not really. I'm gonna blow that open, and then throw water down. Neutralize the toxic. Okay. Ignore the glitter, go for the shotgunner. Plunk. And kaboom. These things create lava shots. Or no, they bleed lava, they create fire shots. When they bleed lava, if it bleeds onto toxic, it creates toxic rock. Toxic rock is a pain. These bleed toxic. So when you bleed like toxic next to somebody that bleeds lava, the two of them combine and it creates really bad stuff. And it makes this gas. So that tells me there's toxic rock down there. Without even seeing the toxic rock, seeing that gas is enough of an indicator. So I really want this wand. The problem is I could dig to get it. This is a coal vein, which is like semi-soft. We have a lightsaber. Oh, I also have a black hole. Okay, black hole's good. I could get to it for free. If I go around, there might be a path up. I'm just gonna use the black hole. That was not the black hole. So, I have bombs on 3 as well. Can I get to it with bombs? We just got free gold. This world is full of gold, but it's hard to dig to. No, I think we have to use the black hole. Black holes are good, but they move really slow, so they only cover like this much distance, unless you can speed them up. So yeah, they get us in there, but barely. This wand is a shuffle. So these ones go in the order I expect. This one goes in a random order. But if it wasn't for the shuffle, 7 size, good mana charge speed, good delays, good max mana. This wand is decent. So yeah, there was a way in without using a black hole. Also, that looks like maybe an enemy with a wand, but maybe not. If you light this wood on fire, it creates a path that you can walk through. If that was an enemy with a... Oh, there can also be... So under this coal vein, this is actual coal. And in there, sometimes there's max HP. Usually there isn't, but it's kind of worth checking. If you have an easy way to dig, I do not. Do I want to go re-roll? So the question is, do I want to like gamble ruining this run with a high probability? And like no upside, only downside. But it's fun. Do I want to do that, or do I want to try and win this run? I'm not sure. That was my revenge tentacle. That's my first time, I think, getting hit with it. Here, let's keep our water full. Close to full. There's water right here. So, like, technically, I can dig through this, but you get stuck on any little pixel. I've gotten okay at digging through, but early on, I mean, it's still very slow. It was difficult to know, like, it still is difficult to know. Are there still pixels I'm gonna get stuck on? So right now, I can make it through, but I want to remove, there we go, a little bit more. I like having these paths be ones that I can go back through and feel pretty safe, in case I need a way out. Darn, there could be good stuff up there. What are you shooting at? Probably a Slimer? I don't know. So these things, like I said, they can make good potions. I could let it throw. Usually they don't. You need it to throw into water or some liquid. And if it does that, so I could lure it into throwing its potions here. Oh, but it's in love with me, so it won't throw the potions. Except it just did, because it washed off the love. But yeah, now there's a water potion. It's going to drown. Now there's an oil potion. Now there's freezing liquid, which would be instant death for me. Teleportanium's kind of cool. Pheromone. Not the best. Gunpowder. I don't like doing this because it's really easy to screw things up. Hey. Free gold. And we get double gold because it died down there. The only one that's tempting is teleport can solve a puzzle. Pheromone can get me heals. Alright, that's a good reason for me not to do my stupid chaotic polymorph ruin the game. I guess I was looking for excuses. So do I want pheromone or do I want teleport? Let's go teleport, I guess. That's a weird flask. So, like, I could dig to this gold, but the lightsaber also deletes the gold because it digs through, like, just about everything. And it's just not worth it. So, like, right now I have 662. 665. You end up deleting some of the gold. It's a pain to get to. You need better digging. 676, though. So yeah, you can do it. It's worth digging to get, like, something really good. Max HP is worth digging. Wand can be. Depends on the look of the wand. So this is pretty easy to at least start leaking the liquid out. And I like having water where I'm going. Pheromone's okay, too. Shotgunner is bad. Do not jump down for gold like that. I do it too often. It's not worth it. Gold in this game is not that good. But I want it. There was the shotgunner down here. Those are explosives. Throw down some water. So yeah, I just get in the habit of sprinkling water ahead of me a little bit, especially if I know there's toxic there, but just in general, it's good to have the water down there. Trying to wash off this toxic. Okay, I keep creating more toxic by shooting that corpse of the Slimer. Glitter bomber doesn't do anything. Okay, it did hit me, but usually it doesn't. It's pretty harmless. If I'm at like 5 HP, then maybe I care. Still, glitter bombers are not scary. That was a teleport wizard. When you shoot them, they bleed teleport. And if they shoot you, you teleport 3 times. Which can be kind of cool, actually. But usually I go panic mode. You teleport in a controlled way, so whichever way your mouse is pointing, that's where you teleport. So you could, like, speedrun by using that teleport. Same with this liquid. I could, right now, speedrun, like, to the end of the game with this liquid. It wouldn't really help me, and there's a good chance I would die, but I could do it. If this was a speedrun, I would be trying that. I think my best speedrun of this game is a little bit under 10 minutes, and it did not use teleport. That is max HP. So, when I said things are worth digging through, there's probably another way, but that's worth digging through. I do not want to be cornered by that thing. It just deleted itself with an acid potion. But it also hit me. That's a slime monster, and it's fighting something. That's fighting like a robot. Okay, so we're over by the fungal area. That was an acid monster fighting a robot. I think the robot won, but I'm not sure. This is an explosive spore. We could blow that up. Oh no, that teleport wizard is here. I just want the max HP and the wand, and the fungal area has good stuff, but it's also very deadly for this early in the game. It's kind of deadly even for later in the game. There's just a lot of randomness. Random in this game is scary. This wand has big mana charge speed, terrible recharge, like wand breaking recharge time. Lame. Explosions. Kaboom. Where did all this water come from? Kaboom. There was teleport up there, but it just burned up. Kaboom. So yeah, if you eat a whole bunch of this weird fungus, you can fungal shift things. Fungal shifting is a gamble. Huge gamble. Just want to touch the heart. Just touch the heart. There we go. Max HP is up to 160. So this area scares me a lot. But there are a ton of wands. And they're like slightly better than average for this area. That thing is very tank. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Game. Okay. You can get unstuck if you like panic press buttons, which is kind of weird, but true. These enemies are all kind of tough. That one can zoom at me. Zoom. Zoom. And it's tanky. Slimer does damage, and it's slimy. Shotgunner does damage. Nope. I don't have a teleport. I almost used my black hole. Black hole's on the wrong button. Should be on 3, but I have bomb on 3. I'm now realizing the problem with that. Good job, Tentacle. one of the reasons I like Tentacle. That's an explosive barrel. That's an explosive barrel behind me. Be aware. Be very aware. Disarm it. Okay, how are we doing? I said I wanted to switch this. Okay, remember that I switched it. Like, I want to be able to panic and do damage, and a bomb can kind of panic do damage, but in a scary way. Disarm the slime. Toxic. We have plenty of water. I do have enough gold that I could just go down. I don't have to go farm this area. But we've already seen wands. I want to go check them. This purple one cannot fit through, but it has decent reach. It shoots out tentacles. And I can't really shoot through either. Huh. I can't really dig all the way through. I could, it's just gonna take a while. My lightsaber is not long enough. There we go. Now I should be... But it can poke me back. Okay, I got myself stuck. Do not get yourself stuck. This is why we build wider tunnels. I don't want to be stuck next to you. There we go. Now I should be able to shoot it, maybe? If I have a clear path, it usually has a clear path, but I can outrange it. So yeah, very tanky. That's okay, we can cheese it. Very cheesy. I think it drops a good amount of gold, but it might drop it above its head. Nope. Well, did it drop some? No. Okay, we get to check the wand. We already checked it. It was crap. There was another wand. That's teleporting liquid. Teleportanium. That is more ambrosia. We already have ambrosia. Crap. Crap. There's a hive of these things. It's right there. If I don't kill it, it keeps spawning them. Okay. I don't know if I can fight that. I think they slowly just chip away at me. Again, I did not make this path very well. Because I was under pressure. I don't like exploring the... Like, if I was going to explore the fungal area, I want to do it from the top down, not from the bottom up. Bottom up is just scary. There's teleport in the bottom of that water. I think I'm just saying forget the fungal area. Take the heal. So, we see double cast is good. How much gold? 758. I can also reroll perks. Low recoil's pretty good, but I don't really want it right now. Telekinetic kick can do damage. Greed can get gold. I'm going to reroll. Oil blood. You bleed flammable oil. Not the best, but are immune to fire. One of the best things in the game. There are a few ways to get fire immunity. That is one of them. It is amazing. This one, Glowing Lance, can do some damage, but it costs some mana too. This one can do crits, and it's really cheap, and it's long range. It's just considered like one of the best spells. Acid Cloud. Kind of fun, not very useful. Ball Lightning. Big damage, insta-death, unless you have explosion immunity and lightning immunity. Not instant death, just not worth it. So, we did not really we didn't get a good wand. But we got a wand. I guess I'm going to keep that one for now. bifurcated. It's crappy, but whatever. What we got was this. So the problem is that shuffle. Without shuffle, this would be really good. Even with shuffle, it's kind of good. But without it, it would be really good. I could do this if I want to slow it down a little bit. So now it doesn't run out of mana. Still does better damage than I was doing before. It's like acceptable. Glowing Lance. I do like this one. This one can do digging. But its mana cost is 50. So it's too expensive for me to really care about it long term. But again, it can do digging. So right now, I would have to keep this wand, keep this wand. I could throw this away. I can easily throw this away. It's tempting to pull off the black holes just because I want to find 3 good wands. But I could live with 2. It's hard to say. This is kind of a black hole replacement. For this point in the game, I think that's good enough. So it can dig through soft materials. It cannot dig through brick. Right, watch out for these little lanterns. They can light me on fire, except they can't because I have fire immunity. Taking this spark bolt is an option, but I already have 4 of them, so it's not really worth it. It's okay. Glowing Lance is the only one I'm still considering a little. There is something with these eggs, but I don't like those eggs. I would take the other egg, maybe, but probably not. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Next time, we will continue on into the 3rd area. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.